anomalies that structural engineers could not explain using standard physics. The facility was completely abandoned shortly after, leaving the metal seal in place. Hit follow to unlock the next archive. For 20 years, scientists at CERN watched particles mysteriously disappear inside their most powerful accelerator. And they just finally caught the culprit on camera. The saboteur wasn't a broken machine, and it wasn't a physical object. It was a 4D ghost. Inside the superproton synchrotron, particles are accelerated near the speed of light. But physicists kept noticing a terrifying anomaly. The particles would slowly veer off course, drift into exile, and vanish entirely. After tracking over 3,000 passes, they finally mapped the invisible force. It was a hidden resonance, a shape in the actual mathematics of particle motion. Think of it like pushing a swing at the exact wrong rhythm until it violently spins out of control. Tiny magnetic imperfections created a phantom force that was quietly steering reality off its tracks. Nothing inside the machine was actually haunted, but it proved that the universe is actively hiding things from us in the fourth dimension. What else do you think is hiding in the math? Drop your theories below. What happens when you drill through 2 miles of solid ice and hit an ocean that hasn't seen daylight in 15 million years? Deep under Antarctica lies Lake Vostok, a massive body of liquid water completely sealed off from the rest of the planet. In 1989, a specialized team deployed heavy industrial thermal drills to extract continuous core samples. When they finally breached the threshold, intense pressure forced the trapped water violently upward into the borehole. The ice cores they recovered contained ancient atmosphere bubbles and unique, highly complex crystal structures. But the real shock was the biological data. They verified extreme bacteria thriving in complete darkness and zero solar radiation. We track the world's most verified scientific records every single afternoon. Hit follow to unlock the next file. The most famous experiment in physics reveals a terrifying truth about our reality. The universe might only exist when you look at it. In the double-slit experiment, a single particle travels down 2 separate paths simultaneously, behaving like a wave of pure possibility. But the exact millisecond a detector is activated to record its path, the wave function instantly dies. The particle stops acting like a wave and freezes into a solid, definitive piece of matter. It gets weirder. In John Wheeler's delayed choice experiments, scientists chose whether to activate the detector after the particle already passed through the system. Mathematically, the particle still changed its behavior. This proves you cannot assign a definite physical history to an object independent of the final measurement context. Quantum physicists note that this process functions exactly like a modern video game engine. The universe saves processing power by only rendering physical reality the moment an observer forces it to. Is this proof we are trapped inside an advanced simulation, or is reality something far more terrifying? Type your theory below. Why has a radio station broadcasted a continuous, monotonous signal every single second for over 50 years? Known to shortwave radio monitors as UVB-76, the frequency originates from a transmission site in Eastern Europe. Since the 1970s, the station has maintained a non-stop, repetitive tone, broadcasting on a frequency of 4625 kHz. Telecommunication experts have verified that the signal is not a digital recording. It is generated by a live microphone placed next to a mechanical device. On rare occasions, the continuous tone abruptly stops, and a voice reads a series of alphanumeric codes before the signal resumes. While the official logistical purpose remains unlisted in public archives, communication researchers theorize it serves as a standby transmission system. We analyze the world's most unexpected technical and scientific records every afternoon, Hit follow to unlock the next archive. Why did authorities build a fully operational nuclear grid completely hidden beneath the Arctic ice sheet? In 1959, a highly classified engineering project, code-named Camp Century, began deep inside Greenland. Under the guise of a standard scientific research outpost, workers carved over 20 deep subterranean tunnels directly into the ice cap. The hidden facility contained living quarters, research laboratories, and was powered entirely by a portable nuclear reactor. The ultimate structural goal was Project Iceworm, a plan to lay thousands of miles of underground railway tracks beneath the shifting ice. But the project faced an unpredictable flaw. The immense glacial ice sheets shifted far faster than calculations predicted, slowly crushing the structural frames. The facility was completely evacuated, leaving the radioactive remnants frozen below. Hit follow to unlock the next archive. Deep in West Africa, an ancient tribe possessed cosmic knowledge that should have been impossible. And science still cannot explain how. In the 1930s, anthropologists discovered the Dogon tribe held a highly complex cosmology centered on Sirius. They mapped a tiny, invisible companion star called Po-Tolo, claiming it took exactly 50 years to orbit the main star. They described it as the smallest, heaviest thing in the universe, made of a dense, supernatural metal. To the naked human eye, Sirius B is completely invisible. Western astronomers didn't mathematically predict its existence until 1844, and it wasn't visually seen through a telescope until Alvin Clark spotted it in 1862, confirming its freakish, white dwarf density. Did this isolated tribe somehow preserve advanced astronomical data for centuries? Or did their ritual cosmology collide with modern travelers before the stories were recorded? Is the Dogon story proof of a forgotten global civilization or a massive historical coincidence? Tell me your thoughts below. This is the most heavily guarded room on Earth, and you are strictly forbidden from ever entering it. Deep inside the Arctic Circle, buried 400 feet inside a frozen mountain, lies the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. It was built to survive nuclear war, asteroid impacts, and the complete collapse of human civilization. It securely holds over 1 million samples of our planet's most vital resources. A genetic backup drive for humanity. Armed guards patrol the perimeter, and the heavy blast-proof doors require advanced biometric keys to open. But a few years ago, a strange anomaly in the temperature data forced engineers to inspect the deepest chambers. What they found hidden in the permafrost wasn't supposed to be there. The ancient ice was melting rapidly, from the inside out, sparking terrifying rumors that the vault isn't just protecting our future, it's keeping something else frozen. We open the world's most classified archives every single afternoon. Hit follow to unlock tomorrow's drop. Ancient Egypt possessed technology that shouldn't have existed, and the proof is terrifying. Long before the first pharaoh, they used a metal rotary drill. A 5,300-year-old tool was found hidden in a museum archive. Microscopic wear patterns proved they were using drilling tech before basic tools were even invented. Their medical texts read like modern emergency surgery. The Edwin Smith Papyrus details 48 complex trauma cases. They mapped the human brain, cranial sutures, and spinal fluid without a single trace of magic. The step pyramid is surrounded by a giant hidden trench. Archaeologists uncovered a massive maze of secret tunnels, deep niches, and stairs. It wasn't a moat. It was a symbolic, three-dimensional route to the afterlife. Are we completely misjudging the true intelligence of ancient ancestors? Drop your theory below. What if the ultimate symbol of American history was originally built for a completely different continent? Historical design archives reveal that the iconic statue was not originally meant for New York Harbor. In the late 1860s, the sculptor originally designed the massive monument to stand at the entrance of the Suez Canal in Egypt. The original structure was modeled as an Egyptian peasant woman holding a torch, representing progress for the region. However, due to massive economic shifts and budget limits at the time, the project was officially declined by local leadership. The sculptor repurposed the massive design, adjusted the features,